A rally in Lorain County this afternoon demanding justice for 4 men convicted of a murder 30 years ago.
Now, 2 of them are out. They were never cleared, however, but 2 others are still in prison. But all of them insist they didn't do it. Our Harry Boomer has some of the history of this decades-old case. Harry.
I try to be forgiving. I try to get past it. Yeah. But, damn, I'm mad, man. Yeah. Because this was done intentionally. I feel like it was done intentionally.
That's Al Cleveland, and this is Linworth Edwards. Both men freed 4 years ago after serving decades for a murder they and those supporting them, including the Innocence Project, and their attorneys say they did not commit.
I did 29 years and 4 months for a crime I had absolutely nothing to do with. I'm out, but I'm still living a nightmare. I just really hope that we get justice, this time.
What do we want?
Justice!
What do we want? Now!
Edwards and Cleveland and 2 others were convicted for the brutal murder of a 22-year-old Marsha Blakely more than 30 years ago.
I can't even express words how doing 1 day in there for something you didn't do is, but 29 years is, I just cannot find the words.
I'll say this, I think J.D. Tomlinson is a fair man.
J.D. Tomlinson is the current Lorain County prosecutor. Joshua Dubin is a noted civil rights and criminal defense attorney. He represents one of the men still in prison. He says the eyewitness has recanted his testimony.
The only argument, the only evidence was the words of who is now a known fraud.
Dubin is scheduled to meet with Tomlinson tomorrow to ask that all 4 men be exonerated and the 2 remaining in prison be released.
There was no physical, forensic, or scientific evidence linking these men to the crime.
Both Linworth Edwards and Al Cleveland have been paroled but not exonerated. They're asking that the wheels of justice turn more quickly. Outside the Lorain County Justice Center, I'm Harry Boomer, 19 News.